to the Nets. Harris had a very good season, but you're kidding right when it matters most. Starting backcourt in the playoffs. Duncan goes glass. Missed his first three. And there's Duncan with a little on the three.
Well, back about 3 or 4 years ago, in transition, Nowitzki would stop behind that line and shoot the three all the time, Mike. So we would try to pick him up as soon as he comes across half court. Full contact. Then if he comes off of the screen with the dribble, they're trapping him.
Duncan sets the screen on Barea, leaving Parker, who was just lethal in the first. Brandon Bass, good offense this quarter. He has 8 points for the Mavs, all here in the second. Duncan trying to damage out of the shot clock.
Well, right now, San Antonio needs a real shot in the arm from Duncan in the post, getting the double team situation, and then also Parker. The energy must come back off the dribble.
Mason made that free throw. Duncan finger with 3 personal fouls. It's game 1 of the best of 7. Games 3 and 4 will be in Dallas.
And no double team now. They're playing him straight up.
Duncan over Damp
for San Antonio.
They've taken 1 3-pointer since then. Jason Kidd to foul, his first, team third. Duncan for the outside. To the 60s, but the key number there is 0. The Mavericks, the only team out of that group in NBA history. All those 50-win seasons in a row, no titles. Reset with Tim. One-on-one with Dampier. No double coming. Now it comes with Kidd.
Duncan from the lane, and now the defender, you don't want to shoot the gap because you'll go to the corner and get a 3. Instead, you follow. He's murder on the dribble into the lane.
6 on the clock. Duncan. Dampier defending.
Good strategy. Both guys right now, we're within 8 minutes, under the 8-minute mark.
Udoka, nice pass to Duncan, who gets fouled. Udoka. Spurs completely out of sync on the offensive end. Good shot.
Starting lineup for Dallas, Antoine Wright as the starter, but in the second half, and you see Duncan miss the inside shot, immediately back up again, off screens himself when they put the ball in someone else's hand to initiate the offense.
Duncan will shoot over Dampier. Looks to Parker. Parker working against Terry. Cuts him off at the baseline. 5 minutes remaining in the half. Pick and roll. Perfect pass by Kidd. Parker has it with Duncan ahead. It'll be Duncan.
The type of shots he's trying to get early. I like that he's not settling for jumpers, keeping his dribble alive and probing before the half-court defense sets up.
Mavs have their largest lead. Duncan over Dampier. Also, he had a block and a rebound. No points in 7 minutes. Also, Duncan back in for.
Josh Howard switching off to Tony Parker. Nice lead pass.
Down rotations, and we're just a step slow of rotating out, getting to a wide open Barea in the corner.
Nice. Parker. There's a foot teardrop, and Duncan with Duncan. Oh, good
on that possession.
And here is Parker getting it back out to Bowen. Parker went flying. Duncan putting the move on Dampier, hitting the long-range pop. And the Spurs now lead by 1.
Nice ball movement by the Dallas Mavericks.
All right, here's Duncan going glass. From the Bobcats along with Matt Carroll in that trade for Sagana Diop. Shot clock down at 3. Duncan with a
on the Dallas sideline, and tonight he's got 11 here in the first quarter.
You can worry, you can try to deal with the little leagues when you have a big one like that. Oh, Timmy just
turned it over 4 times. Led to 6 points the other way. Bowen the miss.
Terrific defensive effort 2 times in a row.
Duncan got it on the.
This guy has been a workhorse in this series. They're asking him to guard Tim Duncan, but on top of that, he's scoring buckets. Doing a terrific job on the offensive glass.
Duncan on the drive.
With the ball coming off of a playoff career best performance in Game 4. 43 points and 31 of the first half. They've combined for 14 points. Hill still out on the floor. And San Antonio trailing by 10 here in Game 5. Game 4, they combined for 68, 43 of them. Through Tony Parker. Duncan turns turnovers over the last 90 seconds. 6th man of the year. Jason Terry checks in, had 7 points in 16 minutes in the first half.
Against Dirk Nowitzki, you talked about it, man. He's going so good, you have to double him, but they space the floor and move it. Jason Terry makes them pay.
Terry with 10 points. Duncan, spin move, over 10. Dallas has led the whole way. They are 10 of 18 from three-point range. San Antonio, since Game 1, 18 of 71. Dampier on Duncan. Duncan backing down.
Duncan shoots over him. Usually a taller guy is not as nimble as Dirk. He just takes him to the basket, and on top of that, he's an excellent rebounder.
27. Duncan and Parker once again, and Dirk Nowitzki can't hold him back. Game 5 has 27, a series high.
Settled for the jump shot, took it in, makes the short banker.
Howard.
It's told Marty Snyder what Dallas is doing. They're playing very well. That's the answer. That's good defense. It's just better offense. Dallas really having an excellent game.